The fish design, or mahi. The fish design, or harati, consists of diamond surrounded by 4 fish. The pattern is repeated all over the carpet. Some of these fish have become so abstract that their recognition is very difficult. The fish pattern is famous in Kurdistan, Azerbaijan, and the Central Province, especially in Farahan. Botte motif. This design has decorated the most precious carpets and other artistic works for thousands of years. The origin of botte has been the main subject of discussion among researchers, and each of them have commented differently on the matter. Some believe that botte is the flame and represents the holy fire of Zoroastrians' temples. Others have compared it with a cypress tree, bent by the wind. At any rate, whatever the history of the botte pattern may be, the fact is that this design is considered as a useful means for recognition of the place where carpets are made, because in every region it is used in its special and unique way. What is the use of a bunch of flowers? Take one paper from my rose garden. Flowers can remain just for 5 or 6 days. But this rose garden remains fresh forever. Arabesque design. This design is curved, like a plant. The arabesque design may be taken from the word eslimi, meaning bud, or maybe it is the shortened form of the adjective Islamic. The branches and leaves of arabesque carpets and Islamic monuments are of the same nature, like the personification of the highest heavens. Shah Abbasi design. The basis for this pattern is a special flower which is known as Shah Abbasi and has become famous since the Safavid period. Scattered pattern, or afshan. In all carpet designs, all of the elements and forms are related to each other, but in a scattered manner. The flowers, leaves, and branches have been scattered without any coherence. Miniature and portrait design. The patterns which belong to this group can be divided into religious events and the stories of the Holy Quran, epics, dervishes, kings' stories, miniature, as well as non-Iranian paintings. In comparison to earlier handmade carpets, portrait weaving has presently enjoyed much accuracy. B. This design is one of the most famous patterns in carpets in which the background of the carpet is decorated with multilateral frames. Sometimes this pattern has different designs and sometimes they are similar. Nomadic design or Ilyati. The patterns which are woven by nomads, such as Qashqais, Bakhtiaris, and Turkmens, are mostly rectilinear. The designs are mostly woven by women and girls and based on their subjective imaginations of what they can see in nature. The patterns are formed on woolen and cotton warps and wefts without any prepared sketches. Historic monuments. Tree and garden design. In cities alongside the deserts, where water is scarce, tree is the symbol of life and an image of its continuation. The tree pattern can be found in a variety of forms, from magnificent heavenly trees, which can be seen in woven carpets in royal workshops, to the simplest types of carpets woven by nomads. The garden pattern denotes an evergreen garden which reminds us of spring. rose pattern or gulfarang. These patterns, with bunches of rose flowers, which have been adopted from non-Iranian artistic works in the past, are called gulfarang. These patterns are mainly woven in Kurdistan.